Hello guys and welcome back to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing week. It is currently Tuesday and Bitcoin did actually bounce perfectly from my target. As you can see right here, our weekly pivot at around 100k. It got perfectly fit right to the dollar, as you can see. As we talked in yesterday's video, I drew this box right here between our two weekly pivots. And I was talking about if this bearish divergence plays out right here, as you can see, it actually got a perfect test of our weekly pivot. As you can see right here, we got a correction of about 5% on Bitcoin. If we go on a hard-term time frame, as you can see, we are still keeping that daily momentum up. As you can see, our RSI momentum is right now also curving up, so that's also a good sign. And we do have to talk a lot about the stock market. As you can see right here, the stock market is currently having a significantly big move to the upside. As you can see, right now, as of today, since market open, we have pumped around 1.5%, as you can see right here. And we've broken on the S&P 500, we've broken through our weekly pivot resistance, as you can see right here, and we're currently trying to reach our last weekly resistance at around 5,956 for the S&P 500. And as for the Nasdaq is currently back above 21k. As you can see, the Nasdaq got a significantly bigger move of around almost 2.5%. And as I said, guys, since the stock market is going up significantly and is keeping that trend line consistent, I'm expecting Bitcoin to follow, even though Bitcoin is currently, if we go on a lower time frame, Bitcoin is currently ranging still in this value between the value area low and the POC of our volume profile too. So basically, I'm expecting, since we got that weekly pivot hit, maybe we try as of right now, as of today or tomorrow or by the end of the week, to break above that weekly pivot resistance at 105k where we got rejected and that bearish divergence played out. Or I'm expecting more chop around this range, and then maybe another test of that weekly pivot, and then we can go for the all-time highs right here. As you can see, if we go to our news for today, we did get the CPI news. Inflation was lower than expected, so that's also significantly good for the market. As you can see, these news were the reason, in my opinion, that the stock market is currently having that big move to the upside. And also Bitcoin will follow, in my opinion. We only need to break that value area high right here at around 104k.5. So we are currently fighting and we are breaking above actually in the moment through that POC. As you can see, we are actually quite above it. And also, if we look at gold, as you can see, gold actually did test our weekly support too perfectly and is currently trying to regain that support one. It's currently acting as resistance, but once we break above it, I'm thinking gold will actually have a move of about 2% to that weekly pivot and also fill that small gap right here. And also, if we look at the dollar is having also a correction of about 1%. So basically, for the dollar, I'm expecting a drop to that weekly pivot also, since we got the stocks are pumping. So basically, inflation is lower, which means the dollar is also getting cheaper. So basically, that's why I'm expecting this move to our weekly pivot right here, as you can see. And if we go to Ethereum as of right now, as you can see, Ethereum slightly front ran our weekly pivot, but it kept significantly, if we draw with our volume profile from here, as you can see, Ethereum almost got that move from the value area low, that bounce, as you can see right here, and it's currently breaking above that value area high and trying to regain that or test once again that weekly resistance, our weekly pivot resistance at around 2600. If we get a break above that level, I'm sure we can see soon another move to about 3k, so another 30% that will be for Ethereum. And then maybe in the next couple of weeks or maybe even days, we actually do test that 618 Fibonacci golden pocket of around $3,100, and that will be 20% move for Ethereum. But if we look currently Bitcoin, our open interest has gotten a significant push up, and while our CVD is going down. So this either tells me that people are shorting right here, or the shorts are closing. It's basically they are fighting for their positions, as you can see. So if many shorts open here after that open interest surge and that CVD going down, currently they are getting squeezed once again of about 1.5% move to the upside. And also if we go to our liquidation heat map, as you can see, we currently got a lot of liquidations, more liquidations stacked to the top than to the bottom. So I'm expecting another push up for Bitcoin. And if we go to our ETF flow, as you can see, this week has started with a 69 million ETF inflow for Bitcoin. And this is, in my opinion, still bullish since the institutions are buying, as you can see. Also, our Fear and Greed index, we're currently at 70, so we're in the grid since last week. If we also go on this one, here you can see more clearly on the chart, we're approaching the extreme greed zone, as I said in my previous videos. And also, if we look at that short to long ratio, we're currently, so basically, as I said, in the open interest, shorts that open up here, and also as you can see right here, we have very almost 4% more shorts right now in the market than longs on the major exchanges. And also funding rate, if I'm not mistaken, is still positive, so I'm not worrying about a trend change as of right now. So basically, I'm still expecting higher prices for Ethereum and for Bitcoin. This right here, for example, that you see on the daily time frame is just a bit of a consolidation, in my opinion, before a bigger breakout. The same goes for Bitcoin right here. As you can see, we do have almost 4 days of a cool-off, so sideways continuation here in that range. And basically, once we break above it, then I'm expecting a higher move up, as I said. And yeah, my target for now is still that weekly resistance, pivot resistance 1 at the all-time highs of Bitcoin. And this will be my target for now. Then I will be looking for higher targets if we flip that as support. If we get a very big rejection from there, then I might consider some short positions, as I said in my previous video. But first, I'm still leaning bullish since the stock market is currently non-stop pushing to the upside, as I said. And yes, so I hope you liked the video, guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.